Hello everyone, I am Irshad
And I am Han.
and we are going to present the Brook School Recycling Project.
Life is difficult enough for disabled, but for children in Nairobi, Kenya, their problems are amplified through poverty and poor living conditions. But one school, Brook School for the Deaf and Autistic Children, took the initiative to help these children obtain good quality education and special care. The 28 children in Brook School range from the deaf, autistic, and less able, including those suffering from cerebral palsy. They lack the means to be accepted both socially and economically. They lack the future they deserve. Mr. Timothy, the headmaster of Brook School, gave them a home, an education, and most importantly, hope. All of which cost the children absolutely nothing. A noble act to say the least, but not exactly a sustainable one.
The school tried to generate income by sending collectors to collect trash and recyclables in a village weekly, which they later sell to a recycling company. Not only would this have helped the school's finances economically, it would also leave a positive impact on the environment and create cleaner conditions around the community. However, they encountered a problem. The cost of providing plastic bags is expensive. Furthermore, using plastic bags directly counters one of the greatest benefits of this project, that is its potential for positive environmental impact. This is just not sustainable.
Hence, we at Enact Imperial have agreed to microfinance 120 communal trash bins to be placed around the village to completely do away with using plastic bags that hampers their current potential profit. The bins are durable enough to stand long wear and tear, hence are reusable by the community. The bins also enable Brook School to keep the money normally spent on buying plastic bags, thus increasing their overall profit. With this, the school will have projected profit increase of 110% per month for their spending on the children. The bins can also serve as an alternative method of generating income, with the space on each bin being rented out as advertising space for companies or individuals. This, combined with an opportunity to promote their own initiatives, will reduce the school's dependency on the earnings from recycling alone.
However, we expect several challenges with our proposal. Firstly, the suggestion was that 120 bins are to be shared with 1,000 households, creating an average of 8 households per bin. To determine whether this will be enough, we are running a pilot project with 20 bins. If we discover that the bins are lacking in number, we can look towards increasing the frequency of waste collection. Secondly, as rubbish is no longer being collected door to door, the community may opt to not to contribute to recycling and just throw the waste at other places. Our solution, however, is to raise awareness among the community by using a train-the-trainer scheme to teach the community about the benefits of recycling and also remind them that all the proceeds will help the less able children of the school.
Economically, we predict an increase in total income for Brook School. This can be directly measured by the difference in profits gained before implementation of bins and after.
Environmentally, the village will be cleaner. Less people will litter with the ubiquitous bins, and the train-the-trainer concept will hopefully drive them to dispose the trash more appropriately. This cleanliness can be measured from the area of land covered in litter before and after bin implementation.
Socially, the children will have better spending from the increased profit. This can be measured from the number of books bought and nutrient content of the newer meals. The lives of the community will be better as well from cleaner surroundings. A survey could be conducted among the community to ask them about their health and cleanliness awareness before and after the implementation of the bins.
When we first heard about Brook School, we saw an ideal and makings of an entrepreneurial solution. What was missing was some refinement, and we here at Enact Imperial were more than happy to lend a helping hand.
With their newfound resources and skills, the children of Brook School and the surrounding community can now stand for a clearer, brighter future they deserve.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Anamarai. So, imagine yourself in this situation. You're a grandmother with 3 grandchildren, barely surviving each day. Just 2 years ago, you were working healthily cleaning halls to provide for your family, but after a while your joints started to ache. You're forced to look for alternatives. One of them involved starting a soap-making business. You tried juggling both jobs, but it was just impossible. And after all your efforts, your employer forced you to quit your cleaning job. Mrs. Irene found herself in this exact same position a few months ago. She was driven to support her family solely on her soap-making business, but she just wasn't making enough money. One of our project partners, the Match Foundation, was monitoring her situation, and through your supervision, we were able to help her. We first looked at the financial side of her business. As you can see, this financial sheet shows the cash flow for 5 liters of liquid soap. This is because because her equipment is only capable of making soaps in multiples of 5 liters, hence limiting her order capacity. Now looking at the reasons for low profits of just 550 Kenyan shillings per month. We realize that one of the main reasons for a low profit in a business is due to a lack of knowledge in supply and demand and poor financial planning. She also had a relatively small market share as she had only 7 people she knew in her church. Since she only bought the ingredients in small quantities based on orders, there was a relatively high cost per unit volume of soap. Solutions. Over the course of 4 months, we have tracked Mrs. As you can see, the Nectus Imperial. So, sorry. I'll repeat the solutions. Over the course of 4 months, we have tracked Mrs. Irene's profit. As you can see, Nectus Imperial has taught Mrs. Irene basic bookkeeping skills to improve financial planning and how to maximize it with the use of balance sheets. Look at this picture and try to identify the dangers Mrs. Irene and her family face. Firstly, she's not wearing any gas mask. Soap making produces large amounts of chemical fumes from sodium hydroxide reaction, which is very harmful. Secondly, she's not wearing gloves. The concentrated sodium hydroxide used in making soap is corrosive and may burn Mrs. Irene's hand. Thirdly, she's making soap in her kitchen with her children nearby. This is extremely dangerous as the children are exposed to the fumes as well. To overcome these problems, Imperial College London has agreed to sponsor gloves for Mrs. Irene, while Nectus Imperial will sponsor the gas mask. Furthermore, our team has decided to expand her market share by improving her recipe. These were her ingredients for her soap. However, we identified several problems with the recipe, which we will clarify now. And now we have made changes to the soap recipe. We have also decided to teach her how to make hard soap rather than liquid soap. These are the final ingredients for hard soap. So why did we change it? The liquid soap that Mrs. Irene has been making is dry to skin, thus it is not meant for body wash. This has significantly decreased her market share. By making hard soaps, it is easier for Mrs. Irene to make soap in bulk, and she's able to store her soap easily. Hence, she's able to support the sudden spikes in demand from her college students. Now that she can make hard soap, she can store large quantities of soap easily. Hence, she's able to buy raw materials in bulk, allowing her to reduce the cost per unit volume of soap. This will lead to her achieving economies of scale. So how did we improve it? We used better oils, palm oil, coconut oil, and terpene oil. The oils ensure that the soap is moisturizing to the skin, it is less toxic, it has a much better texture, and definitely less ingredients are used. Soapworks have also come out with a soap manual, which contains 3 different recipes for Mrs. Irene to use, which ranges from beginner to advanced level soap making. We have also collaborated with Brooks School to reduce the cost in plastic bottle as packaging. Impact assessment. With the implementation of the train-the-trainer concept, she has trained 60 people in 1 day. Following a survey, we realized that 25% of these 60 people have decided to take up soap making business. The soap manual also increases efficiency and product variety in her business, and can also be passed down to the trained woman for future needs. With Brooks School's help, we have significantly increased the market share. This is due to the following reasons.
The screen is off for some reason. Just
Ironic.
Alright.
Continue.
The collectors.
I don't know where you are.
Do I continue?
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
With Brooks School's help, we have significantly increased the market share. This is due to the following reasons. Number 1, the collectors from Brooks School have agreed to both distribute and market the soap to the neighborhood. Number 2, she's also now able to make a soap in a more conducive environment. Brooks School rents Mrs. Irene classroom, which which is well ventilated for the view. Additionally, she can now store more equipment in her classroom. Not to mention, her profit has increased by a whopping 250%. With our help, Mrs. Irene has changed from cleaner to a businesswoman, from being poor to being rich, from being no one to being the best. Thank you.
This is Jane from Gumley High School. At Gumley Convent School, science is an extremely unpopular subject. In 2011, only 3% of the students chose to pursue physics in the A-levels. We found that the root cause of this trend was that the mindset of the girls were more inclined towards the arts compared to the sciences. I'm Chris.
And I'm Brandon. We at Nexus Imperial identified that such a gender-based mentality is detrimental to the growth potential of young students. An extreme example of preconceived career paths would be the caste system. A boy born the son of a fisherman will have the notion that his future only lay in fishing. A lack of awareness and a fixed mentality could prevent him from flourishing in any unique talents that he may have. In the context of a developed first world nation, we recognize gender stereotypes or other preconceptions hindering the growth of the younger generation as a serious problem. And with this, we conducted a needs assessment for this situation. Our findings concluded that many students who felt they did not have a proper understanding of the different courses. Our findings concluded that many students who felt Our findings concluded that many students who felt that they did not have a proper understanding of the different courses available to them during the 9th year, and thought that they could have made the better decisions had they been more informed.
Utilizing the resources of our university, Imperial College London, our passion for science and business, we engineered a breakthrough project, Technopreneurship. Technopreneurship is an enlightening program which is geared towards educating 9th year students using a unique fusion of science and business concepts. It's an entrepreneurial approach set up in 2011 to improve the quality of lives of our future generation by helping them champion thoroughly informed academic choices.
Technopreneurship is a three-step approach: science theory and experimentation, applied business skills, and finding a combination combining those two skills. We specifically designed experiments that utilize non-toxic materials, minimizing costs, and maximizing learning. As such, the experiment is economically optimized while minimizing the environmental impact, unlike most laboratory experiments which tend to carry a lot of risk. The business curriculum incorporates scientific theory to key concepts such as marketing, SWOT analysis, and writing a business plan.
These skills are taught over a span of 4 workshops and are crucial in the final stage of the program, the competition. Applying the knowledge they had gained over the course, the students were invited to Imperial College London to synthesize, then pitch a bath bomb to a panel of judges who include our business advisors and a manager from Lush, a large cosmetics company. The winners earned themselves a day's workshop at Lush, giving them an invaluable experience in an industry which combines both science and business.
We measure technopreneurship success largely by the response of the participants and those around them. While we have directly impacted 20 students last year, an overwhelming 110 students have submitted competitive applications for 20 spots in our workshop this year. Of the students that have been through the workshop, there was a 200% increase in knowledge and interest in science, and a 300% increase in interest in business. From this, the students have found new confidence in academics and in their future plans. Such a quality is immeasurable, but undoubtedly improves the quality of life of the student more before.
Just look at how Jane has changed after the program. And this is only where it all starts. Imagine 100 of students like Jane. We deem technopreneurship as a success and plan to reach out to other schools where the student demographic comprises of needy students and help them open a door of opportunity.